Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Partner, you don't see a lot of these so-called finesse pitchers in the sport today, but these are two of the best around, really crafty.
Yeah, and there's a level of appreciation when you talk about how these guys are so consistent and they go out there, they know what they want to do, and they don't deviate from the plan. Even when they get into a little bit of trouble, they're able to make the pitches and stay out of the big inning.
First pitch your way next. Just about set to go now, and on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, John Donaldson.
Well, Boog, along with great stuff that he has consistency. I mean, this guy's got a proven track record. You know when he takes the ball and goes out there to compete, he's going to give you everything he's got. Unload the tank, try to pitch deep into the ball game, and he almost always finds a way to make it very tough on opposing lineups, even when he doesn't have his best stuff, and that is the mark of a true competitor.
Ready to go? Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Esteury Ruiz. Donaldson with the 2-1. And fouled off. Donaldson delivers. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Donaldson winds and fires. And that misses off the outside edge. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Franco makes the catch, and there's one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Now it's Chase Peterson. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Tapped softly on the ground. Boggs fires over to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
That is third. The first baseman, Jason Giambi.
So digging in, Jason Giambi. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Diaz takes it himself, and that is that. Middle of the first. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, and today's starting pitcher, Catfish Hunter. What do you have on him, Singy?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, John Donaldson.
The designated hitter, John Donaldson.
Righty delivers. That one catches the zone. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one missing inside.
It's a good take.
Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spin on it.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2-1 now. Upstairs. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
3-2 on the way. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, left field. Rooker makes the catch, and that'll do it. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. We played an inning. No score. Welcome back. Second inning set to go. Now it's the power speed combo. Reggie Jackson. On the ground, right side. Over to Diaz. One out in the second.
The left fielder, number
digging in for Oakland, Brent Rooker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. One down, base is empty. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a one-out double for the first hit of the game.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
And it's Aledmys Diaz. Donaldson kicks and deals. And now the count is even. Donaldson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Two down. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Here's Donaldson with the payoff pitch. Tipped into the mid, strike 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
The count 2-1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Next one misses. 3-2 now. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
In the air, left field, down the line. Rooker hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Second inning here, no score. Hard hit left side. Over to Giambi. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The shortstop, Wander Franco.
Now batting Wander Franco. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Here's a 2-2. In the air to left center. Rooker makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, on to the third inning. Now here is Shea Langoliers.
Langoliers.
And he deals. And he chases that one below the zone. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And a superb diving catch. And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
But that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Here's Tony Kemp. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. 2-1. The 2-1 is high. Check swing, went around. Now 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Next up for the A's, Jace Peterson. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Kemp around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Ball and a strike. Kemp on third. Peterson on at second with 2 down. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the base of the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 2-zip. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Reggie Jackson up next for the A's. Grounded out his first time up. Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. He goes down looking. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Luke Raley. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The next offering misses. Full count now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Kicks and deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The line to kick the pitch. Ripped on a line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 1 down.
The catcher, Christian.
Here's the speedy catcher, Christian Bethancourt. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Next offering is in for a strike.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play. Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And now it's Jose Siri.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a...
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Down in order go the Rays, and they're down 2-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. On to the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker.
You know, these Athletics showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Diaz. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Here's Oakland's DH, Jesus Aguilar. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there. And so now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Aledmys Diaz now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the fourth. Now it's the DH, John Donaldson. A wind and a pitch. In there at the knees. That is strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Left-hand batter waits. On a line out towards center. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 2,
Yandy Diaz now. He popped out his first time. The Rays hitless so far in the game. Smoked on the ground a second. Kemp gets it to first. And that quickly,
now
2 away.
Third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's Wade Boggs now. He's 0 for 1. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The pitch. Base knock right field.
Everything came together for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1. That one is upstairs. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Brandon Lau waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end. Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Grounded out his first time. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
2 outs, bases full. Here's Wander Franco. He's 0 for 1. swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the Rays leave them loaded. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Next offering misses. 2-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Now all even up. And that one upstairs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Tony Kemp, the next to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Hard ground ball, base knock.
The center fielder, number 1.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So the Oakland lineup turns over. Yuri Ruiz will hit next. And a pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. Kemp stands at first with one out. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bullpen activity starting up now. Number 30 warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Beeks warming up as well. And now the lefty. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And it's gone. Yuri Ruiz with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now Jace Peterson, 1 for 2. Popped up. Franco makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
And now Jason Giambi. And a pitch. And that's outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the pitch. Liner, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. John Donaldson is done. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. Pitching change here. Number 30.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Now it's the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. The A's with a 2-run blast. As the A's are on top, you're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Luke Raley. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball 2.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Giambi steps on the bag, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Christian Bethancourt next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the right side. Over to Giambi. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder,
Jose Siri now at the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
1-2 here. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
John Donaldson waits on deck. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
John Donaldson digging in now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Diaz moves under it, and that'll do it. The Rays strand just the one. They trail it here 4-0. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Brent Rooker.
Number 25, Brent Rooker.
Next one misses. 2-1.
You know, these A's digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that one is inside.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
The batter, number 99.
Next is the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ground ball up the middle. Franco on to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batter, the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Aledmys Diaz now. The 1-1.
Nope. That's inside.
And it's fouled away. Pitch misses inside, and the count's full. Swing and a pop-up. And it stays fair.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Tried to check his swing there. Now it appealed to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Athletics 4, the Rays nothing. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And a pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
Leading
Pretty much
off,
gifted him
Rays.
first base with a quick free pass.
Wade Boggs next to hit for the Rays. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. 1-1 now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. Looking to get something going, this is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And the righty deals. There's the strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
That's out to center field. Snags it on the run. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Man at first, Brandon Lowe digs in now. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One left for Tampa. They're down 4-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Tony Kemp. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And a 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. To the right side, Lau. Over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now back, the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz.
Now here is Esteury Ruiz. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
So now 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
The 1-1. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Jason Giambi up next for the A's. The 2-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The A's strand 1, but they lead it 4-0. Bottom of the 7th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco. The Rays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The 1-1. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, right fielder.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Luke Raley. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And at first, Christian Bethancourt. Next to hit for the Rays. Here's a 1-1. Way high.
2-1.
The 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Here's a 2-2. And that one a little bit high.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Giambi makes the grab for the second out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Two on, 2 outs. And a strike in there.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The Athletics have some bullpen action. Dennis Eckersley up and loosening in the pen. Pruitt getting cranked up as well. Got him. That ends the inning. So the Rays strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ryan Thompson will take over here. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Number 81, Ryan Thompson.
And now the right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. Kicks and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And there's the strike. Action in the pen down there. Zach Littell up and throwing. And down on strikes he goes. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him walk. That was just nasty.
Jesus Aguilar up next for the A's. And the right-hander deals. Base hit, left center field.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
And now the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz. 1 for 3. The pitch. And that one clips the corner. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Aguilar off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They lead 4-0. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Austin Pruitt.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 29, Austin Pruitt.
And stepping in for the Rays,
Leading off
Yandy
for the
Diaz.
The first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
The 3-1. Fouled off left side.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Righty to the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one in the air, right field. Jackson towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Wade.
Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. And a 1-2. And a curve misses outside. Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Sam Mole, the left-hander, up and throwing. Lovelady getting loose as well. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Randy Arozarena. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Man at first, Lau at the plate, a strikeout and a walk.
Wow.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
The next offering misses. And the count is even, 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Up the middle. It's in and out of his glove.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
Wander Franco next to hit for the Rays. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. Rooker on his way over and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Now on the bump, Zach Littell. He's making his second appearance of the season.
52. Zach.
Here's the catcher to hit, Shea Langoliers.
Leading off for the Athletic, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Here's a 1-1. Just off the inside edge. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two and 2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And the 2-2. Good eye right there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Littell throws over. Ruiz back on a dive. Ruiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Another throw over, and he's back again. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Fair ball. So 2 on with 2 away. Jason Giambi up next for the A's. Kicks and deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. First and second, 2 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on, and the lead is up to 5.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, 2 down. Reggie Jackson up next for the A's. Left-hand batter waits. That one's in there. 1 and 2. Right-handed reliever swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the A's 5, the Rays nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Sam Moll.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Luke Raley. And now the lefty off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Richard Lovelady, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Two now. Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
And here it comes. Just missed. Here comes a pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Now
that can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And now Jose Siri. The pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way. Next pitch is outside. In the air, right side. Jackson should have this one. He's got it, and there's two away.
Now back the designated hitter, John Donaldson.
So the Rays batting order turns over, and next is the designated hitter, John Donaldson. And the pitch. Fought off foul. The pitch. Out to short. And that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
5-0 the final in this one. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Rays, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.